Nice! Oh, look at that! Can I take this out? I just want to have a look at it. I'm not threatening any... Okay, spoil sport. My first work axe. Did I do a decent job? Yes, I did a decent job. Excellent. Now, the question is, will I do a more valuable job if I take some craftsmanship? I was thinking hardened steel. Your father, Martin, taught you how to temper steel, but later you mastered this demanding blacksmith skill to the extent that you rarely produce a faulty item. The weapons you forge will have excellent properties and will therefore take damage 20% slower. I've actually got quite a few. I definitely want to take locksmith. When picking locks, your thievery skill will count as 3 higher, so it'll be a lot easier. Plus, you can also make use of scrap iron so that you'll get an extra 1 to 3 lockpicks for each item you successfully forge. Oh god, really? I do want to save something up though for when I get to level 16, because I got a feeling I'm going to want both of those, and I'm going to want Boya. Is that how you say it? But I think it is. Right, so I'm gonna test this theory out. Hardened steel, weapons I make will damage a little slower. That means I won't, have to repair it as often, which right now will mean I progress a little slower. But honestly, I feel like it's just a matter of pride. And locksmith. Hardened steel and locksmith. So, let's make another one. I still have enough materials to make one more work axe. Okay. That went a little faster as well. Getting the timing a bit better. Although I've noticed the sun's going down. Mind you, I now have a place to sleep. So, okay. Smithing successful and getting lockpicks. Same quality of axe. Or is it? No. Well, maybe. I mean, it's hand forged. It's got that little extra boost. In what way is it different to this? Let's have a look. I don't think it's noticeably different, but probably it just lasts a little longer. All right. Where is he? I'm gonna sell this stuff to him. I've got... Where's the smith? I have got some horseshoes and a couple of axes for him. Hey! See, I've been working like... We can do this in the morning. We can do this in the morning.
That's more like it.
Okay. Right. So that's the axes sharpened, and unfortunately I cannot sharpen the pole axe. I also couldn't repair it with the blacksmith kit. Can I repair it now? Now I can! I've got better at crafting, so I can now repair this. Oh, that is nice. Right. Oh. Yes, pole arms. Hardwood. Wooden shafts take a beating in battle. Okay, pole arms will take damage 25% slower. Right. The other one was keeping a distance. One of the main advantages of pole arms is their long range. Therefore, it is of utmost importance to keep the opponent at the right distance. Blocking while using a pole arm will be easier, more effective, and will cost less stamina. Bit of a no-brainer right there. And... oh, I think I got a few other things to consider. You know what? I might consider them while sat on my bed. Oh, didn't get myself dirty with all that smithing. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Right. So, let's just get nice and comfortable. Do I need this? I am carrying a lot. Unfortunately, that pole axe is Really heavy. I definitely need a belt that will let me carry at least 3 weapons. Maybe I want one that can let me carry 4. I need the sword and shield, but I'd like the poleaxe for when I get, well, heavily armored opponents, I'm thinking, because that is, you know, that does a lot of damage. Where is it? Here it is. Actually, it still does more slash and stab damage. It's just all-round damage. Oh, I can just change to my bedtime outfit, can't I? Yeah, that is actually kind of nice. Oh, that is nice, actually. All right. So, first things. How am I doing? Oh, look at this. This is amazing. This really is amazing. I'm energized by my smithing. But I am, unfortunately, pretty damned hungry. So I'm going to eat some of the stuff that will go off first. And you know what? I think I deserve some wine. Yes, I do. I also leveled up survival today, and I think I've unlocked... Yes, I've unlocked 3 new perks. Bounty of the Wild, Leg Day, and Lucky Find. All 3 do look interesting, as does Flower Power. Having more than 30 fresh or dried herbs, not spoiled, in your inventory, your charisma will count as 2 more. But I kind of want to save one of the perks because at level 12 we've got Heartseeker and Leshy, and I want both of those, and then I want all of these as I get them. Now, Leg Day. Herb forays and digging around in flower gardens are good for you, and you've learned how to combine them with honest training. When collecting herbs, you also gain a small amount of experience in strength skill. Honestly, I love Leg Day. I mean, just don't skip Leg Day. Just don't, yeah? Lucky Find. Not only do you have good fortune, but also keep keen eyesight and an eye for detail, and a talent for noticing what others would overlook. I'm going to ignore the fact that that might be a bit of a lie. When collecting herbs, you have a chance to find an additional herb or a small treasure. I mean, Bounty of the Wild does look interesting, getting trophies for extra cuts from killed game, but I will not be doing much poaching, I don't think. That's probably a bad idea. And also, I can't really carry it. I need a horse first. But Lucky Find. Collecting herbs, you have a chance to find an additional herb. So I guess that just means I'll probably need to pick less herbs, which is not good for Leg Day. But the additional small treasure sounds, well, I want the extra treasure. All right, I think that is it. That is it. I'm going to go to sleep now, and then in the morning, I'm going to head off bright and early and go and look for more. Unless there's... Are there still some... Oh, whoa. I was supposed to go and speak to someone and give them some... What was his name? I'll tell you what. What time is it? What time is it? It's not that late. It is not that late. Somebody at the tavern. May not be that late, but it's still late enough.
Good day to you.
Good evening to you. And I didn't mean that to be pedantic. I wasn't correcting you or anything. Although technically, I really should. I was
drink
looking...
to that.
Yes, that was the mouth. Actually, hi.
It's late. What do you want from me?
Your mouth, the storyteller, yeah?
People call you the mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Dunyik. Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arseface?
I'm sorry.
Sometimes.
I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories.
Okay.
I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
Bunny, you I'm not really that good at that. I really, really have this feeling I want to hear this, and I did, in fact, get...
Your health, my friend.
Some drink for you. I got... schnapps. I also got cheap wine, but I was saving that for later. I bought this with you in mind. That's some good stuff, I think.
Thank you very much. I knew you wouldn't leave me high and dry. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
All of them. Let's...
One beer.
To be honest with you, can we... something informative?
I like stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest.
Okay.
So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back.
What?
He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe.
Wait,
Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
why? It's a good thing he did. I'm sick. It's a good thing he... Isn't Nick? He found a silver axe in a pond. Even if he wanted to return it to its rightful owner, you don't throw it back in the pond. Guy's an idiot.
Wait, Matthias threw the silver axe back? What a fool. He could have sold it.
A fool, you say? You'd better listen well.
Are you threatening me?
Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth, so he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself, so he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one!" But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down a hole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
He got what he deserved. I'm sorry. It was never going to work because, of course, the goblin was definitely going to know what was in his heart, obviously, because this is a fable. And he thought he was a little bit greedy. He's more like opportunistic, to be honest, isn't it? He thought, oh, I could do the same thing and I'll get some wealth. And so he got drowned.
Oh, that's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used the silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
Heard best. No, it was a good tale. So what you're saying is somewhere up a hill, there's a grave with a tree growing at the top of it, and it's got a silver axe in it. Obviously, I mean, it's just purely academic interest. No one would want to go and dig that up.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
Do you know where the grave is then?
Why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here.
Oh, it's
The Water Goblin's Pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink.
okay.
It was good to see you, my friend.
You too. Right, so the next question is, do I believe in water goblins? Followed by, would it stop me from taking the silver axe? Would you take a silver axe? If you bite her, I won't tell anyone. Okay? See, this is why I'm talking to a dog for moral advice and not a human being. You'd keep the axe, wouldn't you, right? I mean, like, it's an axe. I mean, the moral of the story could well have been the water goblin drowns you for being utterly stupid and not taking a silver axe when you have the opportunity. Huh? Why do I feel like the moral of my story doesn't work well? Because it doesn't terrify small children into putting stuff back. Because that's what this tale is. It's a cautionary tale. You find something valuable, just put it back where you find it. Because it might be mine. Right. Oh, definitely want to be getting undressed. And I'm thinking a little more wine. Can I handle it? Yeah, I can handle that. Little more wine before bed. Okay. So, I want to get up. To be honest, I'd like to get up early and get going, but I also want to sell some stuff to the blacksmith, so I probably have to wait until he's up and in his workshop. So let's get up just after 7. And remember to get dressed. Oh, I'm hearing someone move around. I've got a couple of work axes. Morning, morning. Okay. Nice and clean. It's, oh, he's up, he's up. Oh, maybe I could have.
Close to the others. It's not safe here.
So, I went to see my brother.
Wait, isn't it?
To
Why
talk about
is he
the
not?
inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself, and he gets this feeling that his time's nearly up.
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
Aye. Once old folks start getting soft in the head, It's bad news.
Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that. See you next time. Take care. Take care. Best of luck.
I think your dad's playing you. He's giving the whole, I'm gonna shuffle off this mortal coil soon, and I don't know who I'm gonna leave all my money to. You best come and see me.
Fucking steal.
Okay. Hey, so, right, and we're not going to talk too much now.
What do you have for sale?
I want to sell you some of the things I made. I made some horseshoes. I'm going to keep at least one. I'm going to sell I don't sell them for much, do I? No. But they're quite heavy as well. Was there anything else? I've got 4. They do help, don't they? So once I get horseshoes that are the result of the efforts of a novice blacksmith, the rider will hardly feel the acceleration of a horse in these. Do they? Well, I'm going to save at least one of them for when I find Pebbles, just in case they do help. Probably should try and get a better recipe. And anything else? Oh, I should leave the steel and fastening materials here.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure. Why not?
There's plenty of reasons why not, but let's... Okay.
Do we have a deal?
We're getting close. Lower your price a little more and we can shake hands.
I feel like I can push it a lot more. But, again, I want to keep this guy on good
Finally,
terms.
a reasonable sum.
I wanted to get
I
me
hope
into
you'll
a...
be satisfied, my friend.
I will. I mean, it would have only been a fraction more groschen anyway. Okay, so now I need to go and get Pebbles and then head off to, to deal with some wolves. What? Listen. Okay. Where, no, I'm... No. Pebbles first. Pebbles, Mutt. Then maybe the train, maybe then I can do these things, but Pebbles and Mutt are an absolute priority. Get yourself sorted out. Pebbles, so that you can, well, move around a little quicker. And Mutt, because he's your dog. Well, and also Pebbles, because he's your horse. My 2 best friends, Pebbles and Mutt. Yes, Hans
What are you
has...
doing here? It hasn't been safe around here as of late.
All right.
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
Yeah, I was just saying, Hans has definitely been demoted. This is... Which way did I leave here? The wrong way. I need to actually go, I think, from the looks of things, that's going to be a bit of a long way. I need to go the opposite way and just go south. Possibly by Troskowitz. Do I need to do anything in Troskowitz? Might want to work on some potions, but again, definitely low on the priorities. Morning. Sorry, it looks like Gods be with you too. Sorry, I'm just getting lost as usual.
That's a fine maypole.
I did not just say that. I did not just... Yep, I just said that. Right, I'm supposed to turn... Yes, away from the castle. Still not going to be welcome there. And then just keep following this down for a while. What is that? It's a little... Right, that is actually heading towards Troskowitz. That looks like... Well, to be honest, it looks a little... Okay. Yeah. Pagan. So some of the...
Oh, gods. I wonder what their names were. I'll see they haven't been forgotten. And the locals still worship them. I can't really blame them seeing the state of this land.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not going to be taking the locals' offerings to their gods. That would probably be considered rude. So much thistle. Every time I see it, I briefly think, oh, is it comfrey? I mean, I do know where I can get some comfrey. In the alchemist's garden. And honestly, after he spoke to me last time, I'm tempted to just take everything that's in his garden. Right, just down here. Morning. Flight bull. And... okay.
Hey, it's me. Come over here.
Yeah. Are you the guy I punched? Are you the guy I punched?
No longer calling me Hans,
Oh no,
then?
you're the guy...
Well, see, I discovered the truth of the matter.
Okay.
Hans double-crossed me.
How do you know?
I found out by chance. It wasn't just me that fell for that tale of selling wares for a tidy profit in Germany. He'd take people to taverns, get all friendly with them, then take all their goods and vanish.
Right. How many people do... Yeah,
How many people are we talking about?
I know of at least 3. But it wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't a lot more of us.
It happens all the time.
Okay.
Well, you should report him. They'll catch him and give him what for.
It's already been done. He got caught with stolen goods somewhere. Then one thing led to another, and they found out he was involved in all sorts of dodgy business.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
I suppose so. But it made me realize how hard it is to trust anyone these days.
Not everybody's out to get you.
I hope you're not, at least. Sorry I mistook you for him. But you do look a lot alike.
Okay. Yeah, out of curiosity...
I'd like to purchase
Were
something.
you selling
Take
again?
your pick.
You were selling... not much, but, you know... Alright, and I've got nothing to sell you at the moment, so sorry. Anyway, sorry to hear about you getting stiffed and everything. It's there, isn't it? Isn't that it? I come here where we've got to go. Yes, it is. I can see it. Just head right towards it. Yeah, I keep expecting to find the messenger I punched in the face to help out.
Lord be with you.
Yep, you too. Morning, gents. And... Nope, definitely no comfort. Morning. Not going my way, unfortunately. Although, not going that far now. Morning. Okay. Did not seem happy to see me.
God bless.
Thank you. Am I a bit of a mess this morning? No, I feel pretty clean. Morning. All right. There you are. You.
What do you need? Hurry up, I don't have all day.
I need my bloody horse.
I'd like to buy a horse.
All you have to do is pick the right one, then hand over the groschen.
I already know the
take care
right
of the
one.
rest.
There
To
is
be
only
honest,
one.
It's my first time buying a horse.
Then
No,
make
it's
sure
not.
to take your time and choose wisely.
Actually, yes, it
Your
is.
first horse is your first horse, after all. Of course, if you ever wanted to exchange it, there's no problem. I will
Right.
simply deduct the price of your old horse from the new one. Have you taken a look at our horses?
I don't need to.
You do know they differ in more than just the colour of their coat, right?
Doesn't matter. What would I see in them? They're not Pebbles.
What should I be looking out for?
Each horse has different characteristics, which affects the price. If you take a close look at them, you will see what attributes each horse has.
Yeah,
Do you want
yeah.
to go and have a look at them?
No, I've already... See, Pebbles has one attribute. He's mine.
I'll choose one by its name.
Very well. Which one would you like?
Pebbles! I've never bought a horse before, but he was my horse. Gifted to me by Sir Hanush of Lipa. I don't know, is he of Lipa? He's one of the lords of Lipa. Just... Okay, I'm gonna haggle, seeing as this is already my horse.
I'm sure you can take good care of Pebbles, but I just can't accept that price.
I want Pebbles.
Is this enough?
You really won't convince me like this.
Oh, I hate you. Loathe and detest you. Fine. What about that, then?
I'll take it. And to tell the truth, I'm glad to be getting rid of that mare.
Great. Pebbles is mine again.
I trust you'll be satisfied. I'll get the horse ready for you and teach you to call him over. It will take a bit of time.
I know how to call him over. I know how to call Pebbles over. He's my...
Don't forget to get some proper tack as well.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Hey, how you doing? Have they been treating you well? Okay. Right. So, we're... Damaged leather bridle. Moglin saddle of... But they put some crap on you, didn't they? They put some crap on you. Okay, I have some shoes. Okay? I don't know whether they're very good shoes. In fact, I suspect they're not, but they're better than nothing, right? We'll get only the best for you eventually. Yeah? Yeah? How you doing? Come down. I'm going to prove to him this does not need practice.
Are you whistling at me?
Good day to
I'm
you.
not interested.
I'm whistling at the horse. And I'm not interested in the horse that way either.
What a day.
Seriously. Hello there. Look at you. Well, look at the back of your head, which is the part of you I normally stare at, but all right. Okay. So, what we've got to do today, first of all, is reacquaint ourselves with each other. Let's just do a bit of running, right? Do a bit of running. Let's not fall in the pond. Let's not get mauled by a bull. And jump in. Oh, whee! All right. So, we have to go and find Mutt. I'm not 1,000,000% sure what the best way to do that. We gotta go find some wolves, which is probably not what you want to hear. Okay, there's a town ahead. Let's head in there, shall we? Yeah?
Quick!
Okay, so, big question. Will you... No.
Quick!
I was wondering if you just follow the road, but no. Okay. I tell you what, I'm gonna just...
Onions! Strong onions! White, yellow and red! The best on the market!
White, yellow and red onions. We got a grocer. Morning. Whatever you are. And a saddler.
God bless.
Oh, hey. Okay, you're a... Does anyone around here sell saddles? Good saddles? Morning. You're a hired hand.
Can I help you?
Oh, yeah, yes, you can. No? I'm looking for the person who makes... Aha!
How can I help you today, friend?
You can show me
What do you have for sale?
I probably can't afford it just right. Okay, hunter's belt, number of weapons 2. Hunter's pouch, number of slots 2. Probably could do with this, but I need some money to pay off Bojena. And then I can start spending. I think it's about 150. Ooh, yeah, hunter's pouch might be nice. Holding small items so I can just quickly use them. Leather gloves, riding gloves. You got some nice boots, shoes, bridle with plating. What does this do? A simple bridle consisting of a bit of plated cheek pieces. Can I see what... I can't see what's on my horse. I'm not going to be buying anything now anyway, but let's have a quick look. We've got caparisons. We've got harnesses, all of which are really, really stupidly expensive. The Norman saddle, which is way out of my league. Why is this one so much more? Does this one have... It's more expensive and it's heavier. Does it have more saddlebags? Prague saddle. That's probably the first one I'm going to get, isn't it? Soldier's saddle. Gall. A thick yellow to dark green fluid, bitter to the taste, that is formed in the liver, whence it travels via the bile ducts to the small intestine, where it takes part in the digestion process, primarily by helping absorb fats, suitable for mixing potions. So this is something I might need for potions at some point. Same with lard. Okay, and cow skins and pig skins might be needed for blacksmithing. Probably... Well, for creating weapons, I suppose I might need to make... You know, wraps for the pommel. But, I mean... I can't make armor, can I? Can I make armor? Can I make clothes?
Take care then. And thanks for nothing.
Oh, shut up. I was checking your prices. I've just got my horse back. I'm going to get some money. And when I do, I might buy something from you. Are you...
Stop that whistling.
Wait, where did you go? I left you right there. Okay. Horseradish.
Cheap old nag.
I can't even look back at him and stare. Did he call you a cheap old nag? Did he call you a cheap old nag? I have half a mind to go back and let you trample him to death. Okay. Now, this is where we're heading off to... Oh. No, I think... God, I can't look around easily. Cannot look around easily. I think we need to travel in this direction. You do not need to hold. Just tap it to spur the horse and then speed up. Right. That's nice. That's nice. Thank you. My brain's trying to teach me to ride again. And the other side of my brain is trying to teach me to remember where the hell we're going. Okay, so we have got something around here that might be... I was going to say, we got around... Why do I feel like this is some sort of racetrack? Do you feel like this is a racetrack? My map has this marked. Remains of Celtic oppidum. Alright, I know you're a horse, and I shouldn't be asking you this. What the hell's an oppidum? Because there's one over somewhere around here. That's an old well. That's a deer. It's raining. Okay. Yeah, so this is... Is that what it was? No, it's in the trees. There's something right about here. But I'm not seeing anything. Are you? It's right in the tree. Oh, okay. There's a nest around here. There is a nest around here, and then there should be a whatever the hell is marked on the map. Okay, Pebbles. Do you see a nest? Because I don't, and it's raining. Maybe it was here? Yes, it was. Okay, so we... Come on. And... Oh, I've lost it. Lockpick! Which means this Celtic... Oppie whatever the hell should be... round here. That is not it. Okay. Oh, wait. Could it be that? But it's on the wrong side of the road. According to this, should be sort of... You know what? I'd forgotten you could do... You are a sneaky, sneaky horse. You know that. Forgotten all about that. Oh. So... Oh, God. Where are we? We are currently round about here. Let's go back down here and go around, yeah? Try not to run the deer over, although looks like the deer wanted to be run over. There is a miller somewhere in this direction, but we're not doing miller stuff, right? We're not doing miller stuff. Oh. This is definitely a racetrack, isn't it? This is absolutely a racetrack. You know it is. You know it's a racetrack. Okay, getting to here. So, we follow the path into the woods, and we take a left through a gorge, and then we start worrying about wolves. I did mention the wolves, didn't I?